We may not all be able to jump on a plane anymore, but we can travel the world with our senses, with spices, and with different recipes. And that's why I'm so excited my friend Maneet Chauham is joining us today to share one of her favorite recipes from her new cookbook, Chaat. Hi, Maneet. How are you doing?
I am doing great. I'm so excited to be here with you.
Now I'm a little jealous. I'm excited but jealous because I wish you were cooking in studio because I want to smell everything, but there's so many wonderful components that go into this Aloo Chaat recipe that you're going to be making for us. And it's a form of street food. Is that accurate?
Absolutely. I mean, you get this in, as street food in India, and it's one of my favorites. So I wanted to share it with you.
I can't wait. Well, I'm going to let you start walking us through because I know there's a lot of different versions of this, which is what I really appreciate, that it seems like you can personalize it, especially for those of us with kids. So how do you get started?
Well, the first thing that I did was I boiled some potatoes and I diced them, and I'm going to sear it in ghee. Ghee is clarified butter, but if you don't have ghee, regular butter works just as well, or even oil. So right over here, I'm going to go ahead and sear it. All I'm trying to do is get a nice caramelization around it. You can also use an air fryer for it.
Oh, I love my air fryer. That's a great tip. If you're trying to get that sear, should you be shaking it or leave it alone for a while?
Shaking it.
Okay.
So just make sure that you're shaking it. Now, there are different components that go into this recipe. There are two chutneys. One is a tamarind chutney, which you can get store-bought, works just as well. But the other chutney is a mint cilantro chutney. Chutney is a sauce. Think about, it's like a ketchup.
Okay.
Because the kids use this in place of ketchup at home, which is incredible. And it's really simple to make. So all I have mint and cilantro, equal parts of it. And in this, I put a little bit of ginger.
Okay.
If you want spice, chili. And if you don't, skip it. Some mango puree. Now, if you can't find mango puree, you can get frozen mango in grocery stores, or just cut mango pieces and put it in.
Okay.
And some lime and some salt. And all we do is blend it. And that's as easy as it is to make a...
And so many of those things are available. I mean, I know you can even find ghee at Trader Joe's these days. I mean, we've got such great international markets here, but really, I think everything you said, I've bought it sometime in the past couple weeks, so I'm really excited to try the chutney.
And all you have to do is now just go ahead and blend it. And
so there's not really a liquid in there, is it? You're just using that, I'm not going to know the right word because I've broken mine a couple times, but you just kind of push it down until it becomes a sauce.
As simple as that. Your chutney is ready to go. I mean, can you believe it?
That's so easy.
It is so easy to make. And then our potatoes right over here. As you can see, they are beautiful and seared and golden brown. And now we are going to just go ahead and toss the potato chaat. Now, the fun part about this recipe is if you don't want potatoes, you can just cut apples in it. You can cut pineapple in it. You can use your own creativity.
And I thought the starch becomes the base. Is that what I've learned?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's as simple. And then I'll go ahead, add some salt to this. Now over here, I'm adding some red Kashmiri chili. This gives it a little bit of heat, but you can skip it and add cayenne, which is easily available. There is some cumin powder that I'm adding, and then chaat masala. Now, chaat masala is a blend of spices with predominantly dried mango powder. So it's got the toughness. If you can't find it, squeeze of lime, you're ready to go.
Awesome. And as you're doing that, Maneet, I also want you to talk about some of your restaurants here locally that are open that people can enjoy your cooking at if they don't want to make this at home right now.
So, Chaatable, which actually we serve charts in, which means lickable. So that is, one of my favorites, of course. It's mine, so I have to love it. But there is also Chauhan and Masala House, amazing Indian food. Tanso, if you're feeling like Chinese, and Mockingbird for good old Americana food. So, lots of options.
So many good options, and I can attest they are all delicious. Okay, tell us what you're doing now.
So I added some raw onions gives it some sharpness. Now I'm going to be putting it in the plate, and then I'll put some yogurt, which I have mixed with a little bit of water, salt, and sugar. Some tamarind chutney. As I was saying, this can be bought store-bought. It's sweet and tart. I am going to go ahead and put a little bit of the mint chutney, which we just made.
Yes.
In a few minutes, and then just chopped cilantro on top of it, some pomegranate seeds, and then this is save, which is deep fried Indian chickpea noodles.
I love all the different components of it, and I feel like, you know, we're used to doing a taco bar or something at home. It seems like you could even do a Chaat bar, and it's so good. And you know what, Maneet, you've had such a health transformation yourself, and I loved hearing how you said you just wanted to set a different example for your children, because you can't stop eating any one food group because of your job, but you've really shown an example. Can you just, as you know, we've got a few seconds left, can you talk to us about how you were able to be a mom, be a chef, be a full-time worker, and really transform your own health?
Well, the biggest thing for me was I knew that I was the closest role model to my kids. So it was all about portion control. I have not taken anything out of my diet, but I practiced portion control. When I was losing weight, it was 1,200 calories a day. Did not compromise on my chocolate. And that was it, at least 10,000 steps. And the kids see. They make healthier choices. They make sure that they have their steps in. And I lost 50 pounds. And I always struggled with weight. If I can do it, anybody can.
You look great. The dish looks delicious. Again, Maneet Chauham with the Aloo Chaat. We'll have the recipe on SamiCone.com. And of course, visit Maneet at any of her restaurants here in Nashville or watch her on Food Network. Thank you, Maneet.
Thank you so much.
Bye.